everybody, my name is Bella and I'm 12 years old. Today I will read for you about Australia. In part 1, I read for you from page 4 to page 11, and today I will read in page 11 to 16 and to the end. Wildlife. Australia's history also affected its wildlife population. As cities have expanded, natural areas have grown smaller, making habitats and food scarce for some animals. Because of the continent's isolation in harsh conditions, animals found nowhere else on Earth have made their home in Australia. Many of Australia's mammals are marsupials, such as kangaroos and gazapes. These animals give birth to tiny, helpless babies that must live in a pouch or pocket of its mother body while continuing to develop. Most marsupials disappeared long ago on other continents. South America still have some. Australia's isolation allowed many types of marsupials to thrive. Scientists aren't exactly sure why. One idea has to do with marsupials have little competition for food. Their starter pregnancies might have also given them an advantage. The platypus is an animal unique to Australia. It has 4 legs, four beady eyes, a tail like a beaver's, a dog's bill, and webbed feet. Adult males have venomous spurs on their back ankles. Although a platypus is a mammal, females lay eggs. A platypus uses its beak to hunt along the sea. One of Australia's most extraordinary places is Great Barrier Reef, which is located on the coast of northeastern Australia, the largest coral reef system in the world. It is home to more than 1,500 types of fish, 2,000 kinds of coral, and other sea creatures, sea plants, and birds. Climate change, fishing, coastal construction, and run-off water from the land carrier pollutants are all major threats to the reef. Many people are working to save Great Barrier Reef. Coral bleaching. When reef water gets too warm due to climate change, coral rise by casting out the algae that live on them. Then the coral change color to all white and begin to starve. Beach coral are stressed and likely to die, but they can still survive. And here is the platypus used its beak to hunt along the sea floor. Things to do. The sun is usually shining in Australia. Visits to the beach and time spent out on the pool, swimming, surveying, snorkeling, scuba diving, and boarding are typically activities for many Australians. Shark Bay, Australia's largest bay, is on the western part of the island and home to an incredible array of wildlife. The western area's Kimberley region has breathtaking gorges, rocky shores, waterfalls, rivers, and beaches. Booty Beach in the southeast near Sydney is one of the world's most famous beaches with its beautiful white sand. A 3 or 4 day journey across the entire continent takes visitors through Australia's different habitats to see breathtaking sights. Through the rocky peaks and gorges throughout the flattest range in the Outback. Trips to explore the Outback never disappoint. Visitors hike, discover wildlife, and swim in wild waterholes. Uluru, the world's largest monolith on single rocks, is a shared site of Enagu Pebbles is located about 200 miles west of Alice Springs. It's in the region called Red Centre. Sydney is an important destination in Australia. Visitors enjoy the city's harbour and the Sydney Harbour Bridge, the largest steel arch bridge in the world. They also take the beauty of one of the most famous modern buildings, the Sydney Opera House. Here is Sydney Opera House that has more than 1 million roof tiles. That is so beautiful, right? Down under, Australia's extremely isolated location has allowed it to develop in many unique ways. The island is celebrated for its natural beauty as well as its special titles as the world's biggest island and the only country to also be a continent. Much about the land down under brings unique creatures to its incredible landscape. It's unlike any other space on Earth. Many Australians enjoy surfing the waves along the country's beautiful beaches. And here's the grocery. You can take a photo for it. Okay. Breathtaking, shocking, beautiful, and delightful adjectives colonized word establish an era of all countries that were ruled but belonged to another country. Continent noun, one of the main divisions of land on Earth, including Africa, South America, Asia, Europe, North America, Australia, and Argentina. Autarkia. Distinct adjective. The verb not to be noticeable. Extraordinary adjective. Unusual or amazing. Habitats. The natural environments of plants or animals. Noun. History. Noun. Past events. Isolation. Noun. The state of being apart from other people or things. Landscape. Noun. The visible features of an area or lands sits at a whole. Machu Picchu's noun. Mammals whose young are born very immature and continue to develop in other spots. Population noun. All the members of one species in a particular area. Settlement noun. A new place where people live. Goodbye. Thank you for listening to me.